Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Commodity TV and the Mining Newsflash with Sibanye-Stillwater, Aurinia Resources, Trillium Gold Mines, Core Mining and International Consolidated Uranium. Sibanye-Stillwater has just presented production figures for the past year. These were excellent despite Corona and reflect the strengths of the company. PGM production from the South African PGM operations was 1.58 million 4E ounces, exceeding the upper limit of the revised annual guidance of 1.35 to 1.45 million 4E ounces by 9%, with PGM production of over 918,600 4E ounces in the second half of 2020, 40% higher than in the first half of the last year. Mined PGM production from US operations was slightly below the revised forecast of 620 to 650,000 2E ounces at over 603,000 2E ounces in 2020, primarily due to the impact of COVID-19 infection spikes at the operations in the fourth quarter of 2020 associated with the second COVID-19 wave in Montana. Despite the COVID-19 disruptions, production in the second half was over 305,300 2E ounces, 3% higher than the first half in 2020, with the production trend improving during the year. South African gold mine production, excluding DRD gold, was over 809,900 ounces, 3% above the revised forecast, with production in the second half 48% higher than in the first half. No wonder the pointed figure chart of Sibanye-Stillwater looks great. The breakout is easily done, and we see a price target of $19.50 in the blue formation and then $21.50 in the green formation. We also expect a nice dividend for this year. Aurinia Resources provided an update on the exploration status of their Lost Cities project. They are working on evaluating the cost effectiveness of expanding MMT exploration to fully cover characteristics that extend over the margins of the blocks flown in Jõhvi and Zenken, and are looking at whether to fly an MMT over targets that were not originally intended to be flown over. Further drilling is planned to commence on the Zenken N1 breccia target, and plans are underway to continue scout drilling after the break there on more clearly defined targets in Jõhvi based on results of the MMT exploration. Preparations are also underway on the first targets in the Tiria-Shimppia silver-zinc-lead system for scout drilling, as well as continued exploration work. Dr. Keith Barron, Chairman and CEO of Aurinia, commented, "We are excited that the MMT exploration has identified the location of the possible center of the IOCG system in relation to the area we drilled in Zenken N2 and N3. Without this scout drilling, it is unlikely that we would have recognized the relevance of the electrically conductive zone in strike of the vector that we detected in the Zenken North area," he said. We look forward to seeing further results. Trillium Gold Mines is commencing drilling at Reward as part of the ongoing 40,000 to 50,000 meter drill campaign at Newman Todd in the Red Lake Gold Center. Over 5,000 meters of drilling are planned at Reward to test trenches and 5 main mineralized veins. Historical drill results have already shown values ranging from 12.2 grams gold to 34 grams gold per ton over 1 meter to up to 2.9 meters width. This new phase of drilling in 2021 on the larger Newman Todd project is expected to lead to a better understanding of the structural intercepts at Newman Todd and the high-grade veins both along strike and at depths at Reward, where previous surface trenching has revealed spectacular visible gold. Preliminary ground surveys on the Reward property in late summer 2020 confirmed several continuous gold-bearing quartz veins. This should result in decent news flow over the next few months, leading to higher share prices, hopefully. Core Mining announced the results of their extraordinary shareholders meeting. All resolutions were duly passed, including the special resolution to approve the proposed plan of arrangement, pursuant to which Core will spin off their exploration assets in British Columbia to Kairos Gold. Scott Trebilcock, CEO of Core, commented, "With the recent high-grade gold discovery at FG Gold with over 14 meters at 6.44 grams gold per ton and drill results on 1.8 kilometers of strike from 14 outstanding holes, Kairos is well positioned to attract capital and generate significant value for shareholders. We are pleased that Kairos assets are exposed to valuation forces for a pure-play explorer with high-grade drill results in an excellent jurisdiction," he said. Pursuant to the arrangement, at the close of business On the day prior to the effective day of the arrangement, holders of common shares of Kore will receive 1/2 common share of Karhus Gold and 1 new common share of Kore for each common share of Kore held on the day prior to the effective date of the arrangement. International Consolidated Uranium CEO Phil Williams released a letter to shareholders. He sees a resurgence in the uranium market which was cautious on setting the company up this way. Consolidated Uranium believes uranium prices, both spot and long-term, are likely to rise, especially since current price levels are insufficient to support existing production or bring idled capacity back online, let alone develop new mines. At the same time, the outlook for nuclear power, which fuels demand for uranium, is extremely bright as reactor construction programs around the world continue to evolve and nuclear power becomes an increasingly important component of low-carbon power generation. The company is driving a proven business model. The strategy is to acquire uranium projects in all parts of the world that have historically received significant exploration expenditures and market attention, but are not currently being developed by or are no longer a priority for the current owners. This consolidation strategy proved successful during the last uranium boom from 2005 to 2010 and is now coming back into play. Consolidated Uranium has a full project pipeline for development, achieving project and geographic diversification. The highly experienced team reads like a who is who of the uranium industry. The portfolio acquired in 2020 is promising. 4 option agreements were signed in 2020 regarding the acquisition of 5 projects in 3 countries. International Consolidated Uranium has a lot going for it and will continue to be very active in 2021. The share structure is very tight and the valuation is very favorable. My team and or myself are or may be shareholders in the companies presented, and they are or may become part of the SRC Mining Special Situation Certificate. Thanks for watching us and bye-bye from Switzerland.